Okay, so I wanted to see if I can do a vlog, and for this vlog I'm going to be going to Samburu for my birthday, and I'm gonna be shooting like a video for, where's the camera there? I'm gonna be shooting not a video, a video for my channel to see if I can do like vlog and lifestyle. So it's my birthday tomorrow. Today is Friday, and that's our Land Cruiser that we're using. And funny enough, I met someone that's like we went to school together with, and I'm also going with my sister Beryl. So yeah, that's the trip. And the reason I'm putting this on my channel is because I want to take photos. Let me turn this around. There's my sister. We've taken a bathroom break. This place looks cool. Of course it has some art over there. Let me show you the wall. It's so beautiful. I always wonder if I can paint walls. See? Is that the big 5? That is the big 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the big 5 animals. Yeah, so we'll see what animals we catch on the trip. So if you're new here, my name is Sylvia. Please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, and I hope you stick around until the end. So right now, that's Mount Kenya. I think this is the first time I'm actually getting a good view of the mountain since I'm rarely on this side. So then we are at the equator. The equator. There's Grace and her sister and Beryl. And we are in Nanyuki. So I just wanted to mention the special species, which are the ones that you can see on the screen. I've listed them down below. And to begin with, it's the gravy zebras. I've always wanted to see them. The stripes are different from the regular ones, and you can see their stomachs are white. So I just took individual shots for the zebra. And it's important to note that gravy zebras are only found in Samburu or the northern part of Kenya, and they only mate with themselves. They don't do the other zebras. It's also important to mention that the reticulated giraffes are specific to Samburu. You can see the prints are unique. And also, it was funny that we came through a tortoise. I've never seen one in the wild. These are the oryx. They're also apparently specific to Samburu. And we came across lions, which is one of the big 5. So I was happy about that. And you can see that I had to get a close-up shot of that. I got the sleeping lion. And of course, the regular pose for Simba as well, the lions, and I wanted a shot of that. So very important to note that the place was not fenced, and we even had whistles so that we alert them when we are leaving and walking around. I'm so upset that I've lost this part of my camera, the thing that covers the sensor light and the sensor lens. I don't even know what it's called, and I don't know if it's gonna affect how I keep this camera. So I'm gonna try and see if there's a place I can replace it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get one. If you're in Kenya and you know a place, please let me know. So this is day 2 with Beryl, of course, and it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And yeah, so starting on the day, and we're walking
another
from
animal squirrel,
and you're seeing animals all around. We saw a dik-dik. Yes, it's called a dik-dik. And now we're seeing a squirrel. Let me see if I can turn it. Yeah, so going for breakfast
in a long route to the reception and the restaurant.
Things about photographer is you have to walk with a big bag, and no one really talks about stuff like that. But yeah, that's us. Day 2, Samburu. Let's go do it. The touch of safari is my leopard prints, hoping that I get to see one of the big 5s. All the big 5s actually, but the one I haven't seen in a while is a leopard. So I hope I get to see that. Breakfast services. It's buffet. For the record, I got the cover. It was under the seat. The driver saved it for me. Yay! I don't have to buy another one. Ready. So we saw the gravy zebras and noticed that each of the pattern is unique to each zebra, kind of like fingerprints. We also saw the Gerenuk, which is part of the special 5 of the Samburu, and they browse with their hind legs, and you can see their long neck. That's why they are called the giraffe antelopes. We also saw impalas, so I thought I'd get some shots. They always have one male that basically breeds with all the females in the herd that they hang out with, and apparently they can fight to their death just to get that position. So that's the main lead. And then we got to see hyrax. They're so cute. They were just by the rock under the bridge. So we've stopped over here. Oh wow, look at the birds. It looks so nice. So this is River Ewasonyiru. And we've stopped for some pictures. Maybe I'll insert them somewhere there.
Sorry guys. Birthday girl.
Happy birthday,
Thank you. Thanks.
This Beryl. Hannah. And our car is waiting for us at the other end. And in case you're wondering, that's me. I fly like if you catch me on all the visas in my name. If you come around, hey, I'll make a more day. Then we got to see elephants, and you'll notice that I like to show a footage of the scene that I'm about to take photographs of, and this is just to show you how far the elephants were and the images I captured. And just note that every elephant has different colors depending on the mud that they cover themselves with. So there's a red and the gray, and Samburu has a mixture. Because you'll see part of the gray, which is their natural color, and the red, which is basically the soil they cover themselves with. As you'll notice that Ewasonyiru, the water is mostly like muddy, and that's what gives them the reddish color. Or at this point it's brown looking at the pictures. You know what I'm trying to say is they do mud baths, so the color of the elephant basically represents the area and the terrains. Got to see the leopard. Oh my god. We also got to see a crocodile and a waterbuck. You can tell that we are in a swampy area with the waters because these are the water antelopes. And that is why naturally when the British during World War II apparently exploded a bomb in this area, it created this whole like structure, and there was some springs that were exposed underground, and it feels nice. It's a natural spring. The water was cool, and sometimes people come to relax and enjoy music. It was really loud. They didn't want to have any copyright problems, so it's called Buffalo Springs, and we just decided to stop by and see what it looked like. That's Josephine, who is Grace's sister. Grace is over there, a fellow Caberian. I know. Grace, once a Caberian, always a Caberian. That's what we say. Beryl is also a Caberian, by the way, just so you know. Actually, we're so lucky we get to see Adam twice today. Twice. Yeah. So lucky. Can't complain. So we're lucky we got to stay longer at this area. The other place was tricky, but we managed to get some good shots. As you can see, I was even patient enough to wait for the leopard to look to the side and pose for me. As you can see, the many shots. So again, we get to see reticulated giraffes. There are many in the park, and see how they walk so gracefully. And at this point I was wondering how they managed to eat the shrubs and the leaves on the trees. You can see that they are very thorny, but they seem to enjoy it. You know, I guess nature is just created in a certain way, and each unique print of the giraffe is unique to itself, just like the gravy zebras. You can see they even have different shades of brown as the giraffes are shown. So we stopped over for lunch, and you can see Zazu joined us. Zazu in Lion King, if you know, you know, he's a hornbill. And we had a lot of hornbills at the area. And there it goes. Goodbye, Zazu. And yeah, we decided to go back for another drive. Not many people came because it becomes repetitive. We saw the reticulated giraffes and of course the zebras. Here's a baby zebra, the gravy zebra. And luckily for us, we got to see the ostrich, which was hard to capture because it was running away. I really wanted to see the male ostrich because the male is the one which has the blue legs and the blue neck. That is special to Samburu. So out of the special 5 for Samburu, we got to see the reticulated giraffe, the gravy zebras, the Besa oryx, and the Gerenuk, which is a long-necked antelope. And yeah, we also got to see the big 3 for Kenya, which is the elephant, the lion, and the leopard, which I really get to enjoy. Like I said, the rhino isn't in Samburu, at least not this reserve. And also got to enjoy a beautiful sunset heading back to Samburu Super Lodge. Hope you guys enjoy the photos that I have shared for part of the ones I took on the trip. Let me know. The rest are just taken from my phone, and we're just gonna wrap up the trip. Finishing off the wine. Abu, cheers.
Oh, cheers. Okay, fine. I don't want to hit your head.
Cheers. And it's a wrap. How was the trip?
It was good.
So this is our last day here. I've just had breakfast. And yeah, that was the bar. The restaurant is down there. But that guy is walking the back, if you can see. And yeah, this is Sopa Lodge. I've done the Sopa Mara, Sopa Amboseli, and this is Sopa Samburu. Love the mountains, if you can see them. Yeah. So, see ya. So on our way out, we got to do another drive just as we head out, and that is the secretary bird. You'll notice I didn't really capture the birds on this trip, but I did see a couple, not many. My lens can only do so much. The max I got is 300 millimeters, which is not bad actually. I love that lens, besides the kit lens that I have as well. And we took one photo together before we went our separate ways. I hope you guys remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. And thanks for watching. Bye. See you in the next one.